and the video is made by someone else, which Asmongold is reacting to, which I'll be reacting to. So this is Reactception. Now for this, I'm gonna bring my shit up here so we can see both of the perspectives.
This is fresh, hot off the press. Genshin Impact
Cool.
drama.
Genshin Impact's version 4.4
Let's get it.
special program
Oh, he
held on
increased
January
that.
19th, when Hoyoverse announced
Cool.
all the rewards for the upcoming 4.4 patch.
Oh wow.
But it's not just
AI
any other
reporter?
patch. It's a
True.
special patch, especially for the Chinese player base. Version 4.4 will host the Lantern Rite Festival in Liyue once again, and since
Cool.
it is celebrated on the Chinese New Year, and MiHoYo is a China-based company,
You would
this
think we
patch
get some shit,
naturally
right?
becomes very special.
Yep, you'd think it's
You
very
can tell
special,
this
right?
just by watching the live stream. Lantern
Yeah.
Rite featured patches always get a special treatment, as they are hosted by the game developers.
Yep.
So why am I telling you this? While this patch may be just another patch for us, Chinese players expect more from it, and when I say this, I'm talking about the rewards.
Well, no shit.
I'm not saying that global players don't love Lantern Rite, but we
I
just
do.
love the rewards, to be honest.
Well, it's like a 4th of July here, right? It's like, imagine if Call of Duty celebrated 4th of July and they didn't even give you a bazooka.
Wait, but I don't. Wait, I don't live in the. Okay. In England's term, that you didn't even get a samurai sword, or not a samurai sword, it's just a shank.
As well as some other games and apps such as
Hold
Google
up.
Classroom. If you
Not
don't know,
bazooka.
I will give you a quick recap. What does a player expect from a
What?
game on the game's anniversary? Free rewards, what else?
Oh my
So
god.
a rumor started building that everyone
Review
will get
bombing.
a free 5-star character on the anniversary. And when
Naturally.
MiHoYo announced the actual rewards, guess what happened? The whole community went mad. Like
Yeah.
Crazy.
mad. From Genshin to non-gacha games, the community did not even spare apps like Google Classroom.
So it
let
just downvoted every
Google
app
Classroom,
in
bro.
like some massive schizo meltdown.
alone games.
Sounds about right.
Anyway, moving on to our current topic. It seems
One
that
star
Chinese
Anyway.
players are not happy with the Lantern Rite rewards this year.
Okay.
So what did they do?
So the Lantern Rite rewards, just so you guys understand, the number I believe is that, so with every type of game like this, there's always, you have to understand that there's like 7 or 8 different bullshit currencies that the game has in order to convince 12-year-olds
That's gacha.
that they're not wasting all of their money. And
True.
so one of those rewards is called Primo Gems. And
Yes.
Primo Gems are used to do pulls in the gacha machine inside of Genshin. And the
Yeah.
number that players got was, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, 480. Is that right? 480 Primo Gems?
Which is 3 singles.
Yes. Okay, so you can do 3 pulls. For context on how many 3 pulls is, in order to guarantee a 5-star, you need 90 pulls. So for the 3-year anniversary, they got 3 pulls.
No, in order
And
to, you
this
need
is at the
180
exact same
So-
time that Honkai
to get a random 5-star character. You need 90 to get a guaranteed 5-star character that you want off of their specific banner. You need 180.
Star
Yes.
Rail, made by the exact same developer, is not only they're not giving away free pulls, they literally gave away a free 5-star character.
Yeah.
Everybody, you just get this guy by playing the game, and he's
Yep.
good.
Yeah.
So the question is, why does MiHoYo
Man said, yo, someone in the comment section, someone in the chat said 4 pools 2025 pog.
Genshin Impact players? Why do they hate them? There's a lot of reasons why it could be, but what is their reason? I don't know.
They want to kill the
This
game.
is what I think.
I think the game got too
I think
big.
that they're
They don't want to.
using
They don't
Genshin
want to.
Impact players and Honkai Star Rail players to play good cop, bad cop, to see a real-time example of how much treating the players well and how much treating the players badly actually affects and changes sales. So it's like imagine like they have 2 pigs in a cage, and like one pig, you feed the pig like I don't know, like things that pigs eat, right? Just fucking pig food. And then in
Just
the other
pig food.
cage, you don't feed the pig anything, and you just poke it with a stick, right? And like just every once in a while, you just go in there and start fucking poking the pig with a stick.
And then the experiment is to see which one is happier. I wonder which one.
And the pig that you poke with the stick is Genshin, right? And so it's like they're doing an experiment to figure out for whenever Zenless Zone Zero comes out, like what is the perfect middle ground of love and abuse that we can subject our players to that will result in profit.
He's thinking ahead to ZZZ.
They're abusing the Genshin players.
Yeah, that's a good call, I guess.
A social experiment.
I guess so.
Think that they've rationalized it because, like, you know, are Genshin players really people?
True.
This is a question that a lot of people don't know the answer to.
That is true.
So
that is a question.
It's not even unethical. Right? Because like they're not even people. So you see the problem, like the
NPCs. We're all NPCs, guys.
Gone. And you're just left with this. Yeah, Honkai Star Rail gets the carrot, Genshin gets the stick. That's right.
True, brother.
And they deserve it.
Yeah, 100%.
Pigs. Yep, just kidding.
You know why they deserve it? Because, listen, the content creators that still play this game, they are under a contract. They signed this contract. They sold out. It is what it is. I don't blame them. I would do the same thing. I got a family to feed. Okay? No, I don't. I live alone. But I got a family I would like to feed, which is my parents. And I would like them to have a better life. So I would sell out too. I would just play the game. It is what it is. Now, I still do enjoy it. I still play it. But I see it as it is. Okay? I see the game how it is. This is a side game for me. I just... Oh, there's a new Genshin patch. Cool. I'll play it. I'll do everything in it. I'll enjoy it. Take my time. Boom. Done. Wait for the new patch. Okay? This is not my main game. I do not care about the game to an extent that other people do. I am not really well versed in the lore of the game. However, I do enjoy it, right? I'm not on the social media for Genshin. I'm not on Genshin Twitter. Like, I just play this game because I like the game. And every patch I come back to it for a little bit. That's it. That's all there is to it, okay? I'm not as, you know, this game didn't save my life. This game isn't my whole status. This game isn't my whole identity. Okay, I don't have a fucking picture of Raiden Shogun as my main picture on Twitter. You know what I mean? Like other people do. And honestly, I don't even know how you could identify with yourself with this game for so long, where there is literally just nothing to do in this game after you complete the patches. Like, what do people do? Are they just on Reddit, like, talking shit all day? Or on Twitter, talking shit all day about the game? I don't understand. I just move on to something else. It's just boring for a while, like after a while. Like, come on, guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm just really versatile. I do a lot of stuff.
You know?
Started unfollowing.
But yeah, we deserve it. Getting
Doyen.
poked by the stick
For those who
constantly.
don't know,
Pause.
Doyen is known as TikTok in China.
Yep.
And it's not just Doyen. They are doing this on
Doyen.
other social medias too, like Weibo and Bilibili.
Cool.
Genshin has lost more than
God,
1 million
her boobs are
followers
a lot,
on
not
TikTok in
Ultimate.
China, which is a lot.
1
They went from
million,
over 10
brother.
million to 8.6 million followers.
10
Jesus.
million to 8.6. That's a lot. That's like 20%, man.
That's 20%.
Last night it was 9.3 million, and right now it has come to 8.6
Oh
million
my
followers
fucking
within
God.
24 hours. We
People
all know
are
that
just
Chinese
quitting.
players get special treatment from MiHoYo,
Yeah, no
and it's
shit.
fine because a large amount of their revenue
They're
comes from
Chinese.
Chinese player
Yeah.
base.
Yeah,
For
naturally.
example, they get special web event for every
Oh,
character's
wow.
birthday. The
Every
KFC glider.
character's birthday. Yeah, why the fuck, dude? If they do a KFC event for Genshin Impact,
Dude.
I promise you guys, I will IRL live stream it at the I'll go to like one of the richer places in Austin, so you can get like the weebs whose parents have enough money to just like support them just being neat sitting at home all day. So if there's ever gonna be like an outrage or an outburst, like it'll definitely be at like one of the more high-end KFCs, right?
Jesus
Because
Christ.
like, you know, if you go to a KFC down in the hood, Like, they're not even gonna probably be doing the event at all.
No, they will.
There's
They will, but by the time you get there, all of the cardboard cutouts would already be stolen.
gonna be some fucking hobo that steals the cardboard cutouts trying to fucking dry hump the cardboard cutout outside the fucking KFC before he overdoses on fentanyl. You know, like, let's be honest, right?
And this guy knows, bro.
And the people working there don't want to fucking deal with it.
So they just let him
They're
go.
like, oh, thank God. Thank God he's not in here trying to eat the chairs again.
Fuck's sake.
They're so happy he's gone.
Hey, the cardboard cutout was a small sacrifice to pay for our peace, okay?
Combo meal.
It was a smooth-
Expensive KFCs, they get into this stupid shit, right?
Oh,
But
man.
this time it seems quite opposite. The Chinese players are accusing MiHoYo for neglecting the Chinese player base
They
and
are.
favoring global market.
They are.
They are saying that they're not satisfied with the New Year rewards, and that they are less compared to the global
True.
rewards.
Really?
They are
I didn't know
also
that.
mad about the skin selector being paid. So they have started review bombing again on App Store.
The skin selector, my understanding with the
Skin selector?
is that if you want to get the skin selector for Genshin Impact, all you have to do is buy a PlayStation 5. Yeah, you just have to buy a PlayStation 5.
Wait,
That's
what?
it.
What's that? What the fuck is a skin selector?
That's all. That's all you have to do.
Just buy a PS5? That's true,
Yeah,
man.
Matt,
It's only
the same reason
$500.
Why Global is unhappy with them? Oh no, for sure, right? I mean, I think there's probably more to it.
$500 for
In
$20
fact, as of
skins.
now,
Easy.
The number of 1-star reviews have surpassed 5-star reviews
Wow.
on Bilibili.
Jesus.
MiHoYo or Hoyoverse in response has apologized to the players, saying they will improve the feedback system and communication.
No, they
Didn't
won't.
say anything about improving the rewards.
Exactly.
They have also announced some adjustment to the New Year rewards.
Okay, never mind.
But I don't
Oh,
know whether
oh.
it will be enough to satisfy the players or not.
No, it won't be.
So
I
MiHoYo
know.
might do something special for them
No way.
again, like give a few extra free wishes by mail or some sort of a special event.
Give him 6 and then 3.
And then people will be like, well, at least it's better than nothing, guys. We got double the rewards. Pog.
But don't get your hopes up, because we're not getting anything.
True.
Just take your 10 fates from daily login,
Jesus,
and 3 fates
man.
from in-game mail and be happy with it.
Yeah.
Easy clap.
That's it in the
Just be
video.
happy they're
Let me
making
know
the
your
game.
feelings and opinions
Yeah,
on this
true.
matter in the comments below.
Oh my god.
They
Like
didn't
and subscribe
apologize,
to the
Omega
channel
Law.
because we're just 4,000 away from 50k subscribers. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.
Wow.
I find this shit funny.
Well, there it is. 6, better than nothing. They didn't apologize. I mean, look, I'll link you guys the video. This is fucking funny. Yep, 3 years.
It is actually hilarious.
Dude, I think that it's all just a fucking, it's a psychological, like, experiment on these
It has to
people.
be. Like, there is no
Just
way
a
they're
big
stupid
fucking
enough
experiment. That's all
to
it
say these
is.
kind of stuff on the live stream.
Genshin could never. Yep, it is
'Cause
crazy that
Brainwashing?
fucking
Yeah,
Star
like,
Rail, this bullshit pay to win turn-based
yeah,
piece
that's
of
what I'm
shit
talking about it.
game is giving away a free 5-star character.
Limited 5-star character.
And Genshin Impact is giving away 3
Free
pulls.
singles. Like, look at the
Even
comparison
Fate
to
Grand
that.
Order
And it's
gives
the
us a
same
guaranteed
company.
goodie. Oh wow. It's like the monkey grape experiment.
Monkey
Oh,
grape
about
experiment.
How if you don't give them the grape if they're expecting it. Yeah, true. Kind Dr. Ratio on
They get
Steam now.
pissed.
I don't even know how to do that. I haven't logged on to that game for a while. I logged on, I got Ruan Mei, and I did a little bit of the storyline, and then it got late, and so I went to bed and I didn't log back on. Just
That's
log
how you
in.
play those games.
Oh, okay, that's easy. Yeah, I'll have to do that.
Yep. Listen, guys. It is just funny because the live stream was decent. And I feel like if they didn't say anything about those free polls, yeah, people would have been disappointed, but they wouldn't have been as pissed or outraged as this. Because it honestly, like, it was like a spit in the face. Would you rather be spat in the face or just not get spat in the face. I'm pretty sure people would just get not spat in the face. They'd rather just be disappointed. Like, basically what I'm trying to say is, would you rather be disappointed and then spat in the face, or would you rather just be disappointed? So people would have still been outraged by the lack of rewards, but at least they wouldn't have been pissed with the disrespect of getting free singles for 3 years because of how just disgusting that is, in my opinion. There's another one that I want to watch, and we're going to get it right now. The Genshin Impact devs really said here's 3 wishes for 3 years by Gacha Smack. Schmeck. It's Schmack or Schmeck? I don't know. Let's watch this.
Genshin Impact has a fire lit under its booty cheeks.
It's true, brother.
And torched by the CN community in real time, all because of one singular statement, apparently, that was made in their latest live stream. That's supposed to be a New Year's celebration reward.
Wait, chill.
Now, what I do find fascinating here is that people are shocked for getting shafted for 3 years straight.
And then getting shafted again.
Why they're surprised. This has been happening pretty much every patch. Like 37 patches straight, you get shafted. Why now complain? But we'll come back to that. Let's look at this statement. It's the funniest shit
That's so
ever.
good.
It's hilarious. I'm about to give context to it and probably make you laugh your ass off about it. And then we'll get into my thought process on this. What solutions could I chime in to maybe help this situation
you
in
can't.
favor of the people? And what people need.
They would have to give us 30 multis at least.
But let's get into this. This shit is hilarious. Okay, so I'm gonna call it out.
You can easily fix this. Just give us a 5-star selector where we could choose any 5-star we want in the game.
And then we'll go over.
And people will be happy.
Event May Fortune Find You will also be available during Lantern Right.
But if you give us that, then people will expect it every year. So you're gonna have to fucking commit.
Where travelers can claim rewards, including up to 10 intertwined fate.
Yeah.
And it says up to, which when it says up to, that implies that you don't even get them outright. You gotta like grind them out to get them. But here's
You just gotta log in every day. That's easy.
And to thank everyone for their support and company over the past year. We're also going to use in-game mail to send you all, okay, to send you all 3 intertwined. Fellas, not send you 3 intertwined fate. Guys, listen, hey, to thank you for your unwavering support for the past 3 years, we will be sending you approximately all 3 intertwined fate. Now, I thought to myself, I said, oh no, 3? What kind of wishes is those? That must be coming from the genie from Aladdin, bro. They about to give me all my hopes and dreams. No, just some regular wishes, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing fancy. It's not genie from Aladdin wishes. You can't wish for whatever you want to have in the world and get it. What you're gonna get instead is 3 black tassels. Let's come over here and finish this because I find this hilarious.
And then you go and get 3 black tassels. Crazy.
We hope that during this Lantern Right, everyone has the chance to release a kite that carries their dreams and wishes. Like I said, yeah, they're gonna carry them.
My dreams and wishes are to get a 5-star selector.
Dreams and wishes, all right. They're gonna carry it straight into a Traveler's Sword, a black tassel, and a mage book that you start off with in Elder Scrolls. Now, since I saw that, I shit you not, after that has been shared, the Chinese community lost their shit, and they unfollowed Genshin Impact on Douyin, which is the Chinese version of TikTok, en masse. They lost over 1 million people and counting. I think it might even be millions. I don't know. It's kind of hard to keep up with this whole ordeal. They definitely.
I feel like they're honestly trying. They are trying to kill their game.
People that are angry. But what I find the funniest about this whole situation is I'm just like, where is this like every patch? Like, why now? And why are you surprised? This isn't the first time. This is not the second time. This is like the 3rd time. And if you include all these mid-ass patches, it's like the 37th time. So people are.
So the reason why now is because people are high on copium, and what they do is they really think like, oh, we're not getting a lot of rewards now because they're gonna give us something great for the anniversary. So the anniversary is obviously something major in any gacha game, period, right? And ignoring the fact that we got really shit, let's just say copium rewards last year, they were mid. at best, okay? They were mid at best. But we got mid rewards. It wasn't that bad. But lately, with all of this Genshin drama, obviously Honkai Star Rail released this year, and everybody's comparing Honkai Star Rail to Genshin when it comes to rewards, you know, per patch, and also, you know, overall quality of events, the amount of events, the amount of stuff they're given, and, you know, innovating and just pushing for Honkai Star Rail. The problem isn't like Genshin shit rewards. The problem is the company showing you or showing the player base how well they can make a game, which is Honkai Star Rail, versus how shit they are treating their existing game, which made them billions of dollars, right? Which is Genshin Impact. And that comparison is what kills it. So people were already on the last straw where everybody was comparing how great Honkai Star Rail is compared to Genshin and how Genshin could never, right? And now the last straw, like the line has been crossed, the last straw has been fucking broken, snapped, whatever, right? You waited for this anniversary, and like hopefully they're gonna, you know, they're gonna be like, you know what? We can do just as good, if not better than Honkai Star Rail with rewards. We will need to boost up. We will change. We will do this. But they're not gonna do anything. Because they haven't done so for the past 3 years. And I don't understand this copium that people were just riding on this whole time. Like I told you guys, like this game is just a side game you play every patch, enjoy it, and then go and carry on with your life, play another game. You're not gonna get extra. You're not gonna get end game. You're not gonna get anything that you pretty much want from this game. It will be the same thing until they decide to shut it down, and it won't change. Unless they're gonna be losing money. If they're gonna start losing money on production, they will change something. Not sure what, but they will change something.
We're like, oh yeah, go Chinese community, man. They always do the right thing. While I'm sitting here and I'm just like, well,
Finally.
time. It took y'all long enough.
Finally.
About time you pulled your head out your ass and said something. The craziest thing about this to me is that for the past 3 hours, you're getting tortured and abused, and you finally decide to speak up on the last remaining 10 minutes of the 3-hour torture. And I'm supposed to be here like, oh, good for you guys. No, y'all should have been voicing your concerns.
Because it was like a challenge for them. So the reason is like, they don't see it as being tortured. They're seeing as this being, they see it as a challenge, bro. They just couldn't take it at the last straw. They're like, oh, I'm a Giga Chad, I play Genshin Impact and don't complain about the lack of their rewards. I'm a Giga Chad, I play Genshin Impact and I actually I'm grateful for the game. Which is fine, you can be grateful for the game. But you can't sit there and lie to yourself that we get enough. You just can't. You must be delusional if you don't. Or you just don't know how video games work. Or how money translates to development.
And this leads me to the next thing. I'm so curious what they're going to do when Hoyoverse gets on the internet, the Genshin Impact team of Hoyoverse, issues an apology and gives out like 20, because this is going to be a very calculative method from Genshin Impact, right?
Yeah.
They have to give them something, some kind of compensation that isn't something that expected, but also isn't something that they should get, right? It's like a psychological game. 3 wishes, they riot. They come back and say, all right, what do you think they're expecting us to give them now? Maybe 10 wishes? Okay, give them 20 and they'll be appreciative of that. When in reality, what you deserve 100% is a 5-star selector.
Bro, I love this guy. This is like one of my first fucking videos that this is like the first Gacha Make video that I've seen. This guy is a G. I fucking love this guy. This guy, I like the way he thinks. He's smart. He's a genius. I mean, he's been doing this for years, more than me, actually. In fact, I'm an idiot compared to him. But I like the way he thinks.
A skin selector and something else as well. And 10 intertwined wishes. That's what you really deserve. They in debt for what they owe y'all for the past 3 years. But I'm curious. What are they going to send out? They have to address it because it's happening.
They're going to give us some OE.
And anytime something like that happens, publicity.
They're going to speak out.
Your potential livelihood of your game's on the line, especially considering that it's coming from your own people. So whatever they do, what is it going to be? It
still won't be enough.
And how is the CN community going to respond? Because this is what I find interesting. if they give out 20 wishes, which I feel like that's probably what they're gonna do, like some
You think 20?
wasn't expecting or unexpecting, they're gonna give out 20 wishes as well as
I
some
would say
fancy PR
it's
letter.
smart to do
And
20
the
because
CN
then it
community,
amounts to 30
this is where
for
I'm
3
gonna
years.
test their jugulars. They're either gonna take that and be like, well, better than 3 wishes, right? Or you could do what I think you should do, which is double down and say that shit ain't good enough either. Give me a 5-star selector, give me a skin selector, or I will uninstall in mass. Because this
That's
is where the real
honestly what they
jugglers
should
get
do.
tested.
Yeah.
But most of the Genshin Impact people, especially on the global side, they don't have that kind of courage. They don't have that kind of bravery. They don't have that kind of discipline to say, I like this game, but fuck this game for now, until they make a change. So I'm interested. China.
See, that's why you motherfuckers need to start playing other games, man. Like, honestly, what is up with everybody and actually, like, caring about playing just one game just indefinitely at a time? You don't even have enough to do on this game to play it indefinitely. What do you guys do on Genshin? I'm genuinely curious. If Genshin is your main game and you play it, like, every day, what do you do on it? Comment down below. I wanna know what you do on this game. Every patch after you complete everything that you've done, when the game is empty and all you've got to do is just dailies. Like, what do you do? You must be playing other games. So why is it so difficult for you to just stop playing the game? Is it the FOMO? Are you scared to not get enough primo gems for your next 5-star character when the patch releases? Like, what is it? Because, like, yes, I play this game daily, right, for 5 minutes as I do Honkai Star Rail, but I play other games. Like, sometimes I don't even do the dailies. It's just something that I do. But I'm not gonna be afraid to just quit the game. I don't care. Like, yes, I've been doing content on it for ages, but that doesn't matter because there's other games coming out that I'm interested in right now as well. And I could just move on if I want. Who cares? It's because I haven't been spending money. Like, I haven't spent money in a long time on Genshin. And, well, luckily I've been getting a lot of characters, but like, content aside, if I wasn't really thinking about making a lot of content on this game, I don't think I would still be playing it. I'll be playing other single player games. I don't know, guys.
CN community, do you have what it takes to actually continue to double down on this? Because I don't think they're going to give you what you actually deserve. They're going to give you something to hush you up. Like,
I don't think a lot of people think that.
over the past 3 years, and you're going to move on and carry on. I would love for you guys to prove me wrong. Now, I'm going to move on to a very contentious, well, if it wasn't already contentious, even more contentious part of the video. We're going to move on to the Western audience.
Yeah.
I'm trying to wrap my head around all this. Too often do I hear you guys say, why should we complain or anything? They don't listen to us anyway. They only ever do things when CN complains.
If you stop playing the game, they would have to listen.
This has always been an interesting thought process for me because
It's a retarded
very business
thought process.
China
Absolutely
makes the bulk
stupid.
of the revenue for Genshin Impact, but that is not the only revenue. Let me put it to you this way. Let's say America makes 20% of Genshin Impact's total revenue.
That's still a lot.
20% to like the average hard-working individual that doesn't make a lot of money. Let's say you make $4,000 a month. Imagine if that $4,000 a month going forward was only $3,200 a month.
Yeah, it is so simple.
That $3,200, $1,800 is gone because you have to pay bills, right? Now, what do we have left? We have
It's a chunk.
$1,400 left.
Like,
that goes to gas, that goes to groceries, that goes to electricity bill, internet bill, whatever the hell bills, you name it. That extra $800 is savings, investment in a number of things. Vacation, it is incredibly valuable if you had an extra $800. So for people to go around here and claim that the 20% profit somewhere, hit or miss, 5% give or take, that's coming from America is ignored, nobody cares about that, is the most ludicrous shit I've ever heard in my life. Because
thank you. I was just waiting for him to finish it. Like, it is crazy to me how people think, right? Like, that companies just get money from their employees or from their players or from their clients and they have no fucking expenses. It is crazy to me how people just think every company is rich, where they have to pay you, they have to pay for the buildings to upkeep them, repairs, obviously the teams, other people apart from your employees, like the other contracted people, right? Fucking deliveries, all of that stuff is just all accounted, okay? So let's say they are slowly accumulating business partners. You know, for example, yeah, I know Genshin is a multi-billion company, but like I said, anime, they have their own anime. They probably have a big, like such a big team, okay, spread out worldwide, okay? Like just think about all of that. Like, you guys forget about this. Yes, they might be having millions and trillions sitting in the bank account, but now exactly they made Honkai Star Rail. If you account all of that, and they're making another game, okay? So they are constantly using that money, okay? Now, I could be completely wrong, and I could just be talking out my ass, and they could just be saving billions of dollars and just not do nothing with them. But I'm pretty sure even if they are saving that money, they have a plan, or they will have a plan for that money, or that money is a failsafe just in case some shit goes wrong, okay? So what you have to do is think about yourself, and then think about the company as yourself as an individual too. It is kind of like a one body thing. Like, you take care of your financial situations, that's how the financial team does for their company. I work for a restaurant, and I work for a big chain restaurant, okay? It is spread throughout, it's a countrywide chain, okay? When it comes to this restaurant. And they are fucking broke right now. I'm gonna tell you something. They took away one of our bins to save money because they didn't want to pay for an extra bin for us. So now we have to fucking struggle making sure we clam everything in the 2 bins that we have instead of 3 because they are broke as shit. Can you fucking imagine that? Cutting labor, increasing prices. It's all just part of it because, like, it is literally no different than you being broke. You have to get rid of your subscriptions, eat less, eat smarter, start cooking, don't order takeaways, all of that good stuff. It is all the same. Just take a second to think, please.
Genshin Impact is making, let's say, I don't know, $200 million a month. Take away 20% of that, that's $40 million down the drain, right? For you,
that's a lot of money.
Believe that doesn't matter and that it gets ignored. If that's what you believe, that means they don't value you. They don't.
But like,
exist.
okay,
they don't treat you as a.
You're making these statements, but we're also forgetting that the people that say this on Twitter are just stupid kids that didn't even pass the GCSEs or just the basic level yet. They're just ranting on Twitter, talking shit because they can and they've got nothing else to do. So yeah, my argument kind of goes out the window when you think about it like that.
Symbiotic.
Yeah, you gotta pass college first before I tell you to think about your financial status. My bad, dog.
Relationship between the person who's supporting their game. Why are you still playing their game? I mean, you're like that one person that's in the most toxic relationship anyone's ever seen. Getting beat up, getting spit on, domestic abuse, you name it, violence,
masochists,
cheated on.
Hey, but they like it though.
Worse. And everyone's telling you, bro, that is a shit relationship you're in. You got to get out of that. Or they're trying to say, hey man, you got to do, I'm like trying to explain.
Hey, trust me, bro. I'll fix him. I'll fix him. He will change. It will change, I promise. It will be different tomorrow. He won't hit me tomorrow.
See why it's bad. And what you're doing is you're looking at that person like they're the problem. When in reality, the relationship is the problem. And if only you just stand up for yourself once in your life, shit might get better for you. But you don't. You just continue to take it lying down. This is the most baffling scenario for me.
It's the victim mentality. Okay? It is. It is the victim mentality. Now, I don't like comparing it to that because some people generally are stuck and they don't have a choice. Okay? But the majority of the time, you can just walk away. You can just leave. And it's fine. Like, and problem solved. Just cut out. Just cut out. And problem will be solved.
That I've never been able to comprehend, but I can at the same time, because you got to be a bit of a coward and a weakling to deal with that and enable that. And so this brings me to the other thing. Why do you guys defend content creators that never ever try to critique the game when they're in a leadership role to make impactful decisions?
because they're under a contract and they can't. They like some of them just literally feed off of the positivity. Okay, some of them can't complain about it because they're under a contract and they will be punished. Others, they just make money off of the toxic positivity that this game provides, and they just feed off of it, which is, hey, go get your bag, king. Bro, you're the smart one, not the fucking sheeps that follow you. And, like, the people, they really just don't know any better. They are not that deep into the game. They are really, really casual. And they are really, really basic when it comes to consuming content like this. They are not... I don't think they are like... the majority of people... I don't think the majority of people are really that... They really care that much about the game or the rewards. I think the majority of people that just... Oh, cool, we got free pulls? That's great. That's better than nothing. Anyway, I've got work now. I've got other games I want to play. I'll just log in and get my free rewards and then I'll dip type of person, okay? The vocal minority on Twitter are the ones that seem really excessive, but I don't think there's that many of them.
I can't tell you how many times I've seen lately content creators that get called out for being disingenuous.
Okay.
And their excuse is, oh, we voice our concerns all the time on Twitch. We talk about it all the time on Twitch, but nothing changes.
Who's on Twitch? Like, there's no, like, you can, I'm gonna shout my concerns at a wall and see if anything will change. Or, actually that's a bad comparison because a wall is nobody. Let's say Twitch is one person compared to how many people consume YouTube or are on YouTube. It's like talking to your friend and then hoping the devs know about it.
That's funny. I like how you voice your concerns on Twitch where you only have like 2,000 to 3,000 people watching or a couple hundred people watching. Why do you choose that platform when you have another platform where you get millions of views a month, much more exposure, a platform where other creators can take that message of your concerns and critiques, replicate it, reiterate it, contribute upon it, and then spread it in mass and give it even more exposure.
Because,
bring it over to China
hey, toxic positivity gives you money.
These people say that they don't think it's going to change anything when YouTube is the very platform that got them to where they are today. How do you believe that? I don't think you do, because YouTube's also the very platform that got your pockets lined by the company that you're working for.
Crazy, right?
Shit. I love Vulcan. The reason I love Vulcan is because when I brought him on my podcast and I said, why don't you talk about these things? Be honest with me, is it because you're in fear of the livelihood of your channel? No denial here. Straight up owned it like a Chad. Yeah, I'll be honest. If it affects my pay, I'm not willing to deal with that. I don't want to put up with
exactly.
That shit. You know, it's just not
exactly
worth it for me. Straight up came out and said it. Honest. What I don't respect.
Bro, and there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you tell people how it is, though. As long as you just say how it is. Like, listen. Like, I'm not telling you to pretend to like the game, because if you pretend to like the game and people will just catch on to it. If you generally like the game, but you've got concerns about the game, and you don't want to talk about the concerns because you make money from it and because you want to stay as a content creator, that is completely fine. Like, I will do the same thing. I will just only talk about the things that I like about the game and then move on. But that is because I have other games that I play, okay? So I can afford to be toxic positive on Genshin since I enjoy it, yeah, but it's like, it's whatever for me, right? And I got other games I can play and vent out my frustration on anyway, right? So that's just also another thing is, you know, you have a channel that's specifically made for Genshin. Honestly, and you want to be toxic positive, honestly, that's a bad idea. I feel like you will lose your sanity much faster doing it that way. Because at the end of the day, you'll be playing a game that you'll be slowly enjoying less. And as you can see from the live stream, abused too, apparently.
Is when people don't own it, and instead of owning it and saying, yeah, man, I'll be honest with you, I'm in fear of the livelihood of my channel. I'm scared of what it might do to my channel, because my channel, the way that it was made upon making nothing but positivity, positive content. That's how it was made. So if I come out all of a sudden and start talking about, you know, controversial, contentious topics,
That's like
that
flipping your
fuck up
character.
my pay, and I got a good
Yeah.
thing going here. I don't want to mess it up. I'll just be honest with you. I would respect that so much more. I would love that so much
Yeah.
more than
this fake shit bullshit.
trying to deny
It's
the
fake.
fact that you are being disingenuous, and instead trying to turn around like, oh, what did I do? I talk about it on my Twitch. That's like me saying, yeah, hey guys, listen, I talk about Honkai Star Rail problems all the time on my Facebook. You know what I'm saying? But don't nobody know I got a Facebook. It don't ever make it to YouTube, but you know, I complain about it. I be talking about it all the time. Do y'all see where I'm going with all of this?
Hey, it's true,
If you
bro.
wanna make change, just get on the platform and make the change. It's one person at a time. These people didn't unfollow Do Yin account for Genshin Impact all at once. It happened one person at a time, and then that message spread to the next person, to the next person. They were all thinking the same thing, but they just needed
Yeah.
somebody to have
start it off.
courage to do it. And when
Yeah.
they did it, the rally occurred.
True.
It's frustrating looking at all this stuff, you know, because you watch it all the time and you're just like, you want to say, a lot of people want to say this type of shit, but they don't want to.
They are scared to start it. They are scared to take the initiative, because if you are the first person to take the initiative, it's like you will be the leader of that group. I feel like that's what people are scared of, or at least the big content creators are scared of. Because, for example, somebody like me, for example, if I do that, ain't nobody gonna see, ain't nobody gonna know, ain't nobody gonna care. If we all do it together, it doesn't really matter. But if somebody, a big staple in the community, does it and be like, okay, I'm unfollowing, I'm quitting, and then people follow it, they'll be seen as the person that has killed that community or killed the game. And I'm not sure whether they want that to happen, unless they are really done with the game and they don't want to make any more content and they don't care about the game, that they will gladly take the game down with them. Fuck them, right?
Want to be put in that hot seat and say what needs to be said, because generally that comes with a lot of adversity, a lot of burden, a lot of hate, a lot of resistance.
Yeah.
And so they don't want to deal with it. Whereas
Hate too.
Somebody like me, on the other hand, I just don't give a.
Yeah.
Those
Exactly.
are my thoughts on this situation. I think what China did overall is obviously a positive thing, but I hope it ripples over into the Western side and they take their head out of their asses and stop being yes men. We'll see what happens. But that's gonna wrap up the video. As always, peace, love, and happiness. Keep it $150. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Amazing fucking video. This guy is smart as shit. I'm gonna subscribe and like this. Yo. Thank you, man. Thank you for saying it how it is. What's even funnier is that leaving the game for 2 weeks actually gives more reward than supporting the game for years. It's so much disrespect. Wait, it's so much disrespect for the player. Wait, really? Oh, because if you leave the game for 2 weeks, you get a welcome back reward. Free pulls? That's like a weekly free thing in Honkai Star Rail. Just wait 10 years, guys. We can do a single 10 pull. Genshin is only made to fund Honkai. It feels so true from the start. Maybe, you never know. CN community actually complained every year for the reward. If you watch the special program and compare the one from 3.4, they had the same line as the 4.4 about the free wishes thingy, but whoever just stayed silent and did not care. The reason why it went crazy this year is because now players have Honkai Star Rail to compare. Thank you. So those people who used to defend Genshin's back then finally feel the disrespect from the devs. It's fine, guys. It's at least better than the first year's anniversary rewards. We at least get 3 full wishes this time. There's only a 0.6% chance that one of them could be a 5-star Dehya. I mean, Hoyo is a very small company. They have to save money to make their Zone Zero good, right? They have to compete with companies like Kuro Games, who showed us they can vamp 90% of the game's story in 6 months. Hoyo is a small company, guys. Don't be so hard on them. They haven't won any awards for their game yet. If so, I'm sure they would surely give us a 5-star Dehya as a reward, similar to another game called Honkai Star Rail, right? Don't worry, they're not treating us like shit. I love this comment. It's one of my favorites. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. That's hilarious, guys. That is actually funny. Amazing video, bro. Go drop a follow, like, and subscribe. Man, I'm a hop of this Genshin train right now.